Hello everyone, this is Mavic and welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, I showed you how I started my moringa from seeds using a few different methods and the method that worked well for me. And for today, I'll be transplanting these seedlings into a pot. I'll also share with you how I prune them and some growing techniques. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button for more gardening, cooking, and travel tips videos. I'm sure you have your own method of germinating seeds, so do what's best depending on your climate. What worked best for me is the paper towel method, where I placed the seeds by the windowsill, so it was in a brighter spot versus in a darker place. Most people suggest keeping them in a darker place like your kitchen drawer or cupboard, but I just had a better success with those that I placed by the window. So I'll go ahead and plant these seeds in the soil mixture. So this is a combination of potting soil, compost, and some perlite. Regular soil should do just fine, but I'm just using this mixture to give the seedlings added boost. And for pots, try to use the tallest seedling pot that you have. Now fill it with soil and gently put in the seed. Add more soil, just enough to cover the seedling. And then, just water as usual. Oh, by the way, some of the roots of my moringa seedlings get underneath the paper towel. Now you should be able to safely and easily remove by wiggling the seedling just like this. However, to be on the safe side, what I typically do is I cut around the paper towel and then plant the seedling with the paper towel. Just like this. Then do the same steps with the rest of the seedlings and then water once done. Remember to water daily when they're young and water less frequently once they are established. So this is one day after planting. And this is how they look just 3 days after planting. And here they are 1 week after. And about 20 days after transplanting them to a bigger pot. And these are the moringa plants that I have directly sowed in the ground. And they look really good, and the leaves are definitely bigger than those that I have planted in a pot. It is important for moringa plants to be pruned so they develop more stems and leaves. Now this has grown to about 2 feet without pruning, and it became really leggy. So today, we will prune this to about half its size. So did you know that moringa has more potassium than bananas, more vitamin C than oranges, more protein than meats, and more calcium than milk? Now, moringa can survive a mild frost, but it will die if it freezes completely. So if you are in a colder climate, bring the plants inside during winter, or if they're planted on the ground, keep them warm as much as possible. Remember that moringa goes dormant in winter and their leaves fall off. This was my first moringa harvest for the season, and I added them in this chicken cooked in coconut milk and in my salad. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you find this useful, and if you have any questions or comments, just put them in the comment box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on my next video.